Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. Listen, I want to go ahead and talk Carlos King. Y'all, it's a whole bunch of people on Twitter going to hell in on Carlos King, and we have to go ahead and talk about it. He's doing this interview with Erica Mena. It's probably out by the time you guys are watching this. A lot of people are disappointed because they feel like, why is he platforming someone who's anti-black, who's racist, who is a colorist? And we're going to read some of those tweets. I want to say before we get started that shout out to Carlos King. I feel like he's really coming through with his podcast. And I've been enjoying it now. Am I too much really interested in Erica Mena? I'm not. But I also feel like, I mean, as a blogger, I'm going to watch the interview and pick out the gems and let y'all know if there's anything interesting inside the interview. So yeah, so it is what it is. And I also want to preface this by saying, do I feel like Erica Mena is problematic? Yes. Do I feel like Erica Mena should have been fired? Yes. Do I feel like Erica was spewing out racial slurs? Yes. Do I have sympathy for Erica? No, I don't. So it is what it is. I think she deserves all the backlash and all the smoke. And so I totally understand why people feel the way that they feel. All right, so let's read some of these tweets. People are feeling like Carlos King isn't for platforming who they see as a racist and a colorist. I Am Loretta wrote, so this buffoon, Carlos King, whines about colorism in Real Housewives of Potomac and plays empathy with OG from Basketball Wives, all to give this racist a platform. Whoa. She went to hell in with a second tweet. You are so trash for this, talking about Carlos King. This is why black women will still be disrespected, because some black men like you still give a platform to these racist non-black women who call us monkeys. Lisa Roberts wrote, Carlos, this is clown shit. Do better. Okay. Ruth Bader Bensplurge, I like that name, said, now, Carlos, I know you claim to be the king of reality TV, but as a black man, why would you even give this woman who has continuously made racist remarks a platform? I Don't Like People wrote, she got canceled and fired everywhere. And of course, a woman hating gay black men would give her an interview. LMAO, you can't make this shit up. Ashley Renee 7468 wrote, giving an anti-black colorist a platform is crazy. Yeah, they ain't liking this. Whatsoever things are wrote, we did not ask for this. This screams tone deaf and inconsiderate from someone who gets their support overwhelmingly from black women. I'm disappointed. There is nothing she can say, Erica, can say 5 minutes after hurling racial slurs at a dark-skinned black woman and making animal noises. Okay. Now, for context, Erica Mena from Love and Hip Hop, she was on Love and Hip Hop, and she was having an argument with Spice, right? The queen of the dance hall. And I think Spice said something like, oh, your son doesn't love you. And then I think in retaliation, Erica basically said that Spice was a blue monkey. Why blue? Because Spice has blue hair. Why monkey? I mean, colorism is a thing. Caroline Zoe wrote, so no one gave her a platform to speak, but a black man did. Yikes. Black women, truly, I pray one day we get this much grace. All right, we have a positive tweet. Someone wrote, this is why you will always reign as the king of reality TV. You give everyone an opportunity regardless, because everyone has a story. All right, we got one person who's here for Carlos King. Devin Too Woke said, are the gays okay? Terrell with Mario and now Carlos with Erica? Why platform these trash ass people? Whoa, what did Terrell do? Raquel's Trailer wrote, weren't you just crying about the colorism on Real Housewives of Potomac on your podcast a few months ago? Carlos was crying? What the hell is going on? Wait, we need to rewind that. When was Carlos crying?
You've done so much for this industry. And I feel like you've done so much for this genre.
All right, so just in case you guys wanted to know my opinion, if I had the opportunity to interview Erica Mena, would I take it? Yes. And I'll tell you why. I still stand on everything that I've said in the past. I agree with her firing. I agree that she's problematic. I agree that she's ignorant. I agree that she has a racial bias. I agree with the backlash. I agree with the fact that she's kind of trash, that she is trash, frankly. But selfishly, I would interview her because, I mean, that was kind of like one of the biggest stories in reality TV in a second. I think it would be good for my numbers, clicks, views, and engagement. Like, let's just be honest, right? And, hear me out. I don't feel like Erica Mena is too far going to the point where I feel like I can't talk to her. With that being said, I would not humanize her. I would hold her accountable. I would educate her. I would let her know what she did wrong. And I would bring her own words to her face and make her answer for it. Plus, I would want to see, did she educate herself before the interview? Is she going to apologize? Is she going to hold herself accountable? Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about everything. Listen, do I feel like Carlos King hates black women? No. But I totally get why women would be upset. No one likes racists. No one likes a colorist, right? Let me know how y'all feel about the situation. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.